I am waiting for you. The time has come for you to awaken. You are vital to a mission of great importance. Link. Ah, you're awake. When your Loftwing carried you back, you were limp and unconscious. I feared the worst. Fortunately, you don't appear to have any serious injuries. For that much, we can be grateful. But Link, where's Zelda? She was with you, was she not? What has happened to my daughter? A black tornado, you say? That was no ordinary storm. You must not push yourself. You're still recovering. Tell me, when you saw Zelda today, did anything about her seem off? I see. She was talking about the surface then. And you've been having dreams about a great mission. How interesting. I'm sorry, I was lost in thought there for a moment. It's all very strange, but I doubt there's much of a connection between these things. I'm concerned for Zelda, but so long as she's with her Loftwing, I'm sure she'll be fine. Either way, daybreak has yet to arrive. It would be very difficult to spot one girl and her bird in the dark of night. It would also be very dangerous. Rest now, Link. Zelda's going to be fine. She's out there alive. I know it. So, what's up everybody, and welcome back to my Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. In the last episode, we completed up the wing ceremony, did our closing ritual with Zelda, before going on a ride on our Loftwings before, as you guys saw at the end of the last episode, disaster struck. And now here we are back in our room after being carried back by our Loftwing, and we seem to be hearing a strange voice outside our door. So, let's go see what's going on. Hey, it's that girl from our dreams. I guess we better follow her. Yeah, so, guys, I'm pretty worried about Zelda, not gonna lie. She seemed to fall, pretty far, and I didn't see where she went, and of course, obviously, we got knocked off our bird, and had to get carried back. And you see, it's actually, nighttime here in Skyloft. All the gates are closed, there's no way out of here. But let's continue to follow this strange person here, and she's going to be taking us up here to the statue of the goddess, but the entrance is closed. So it looks like we're going to have to go around instead. Well, let's continue to go down. There's nothing over there, and hey look, I think it's Mia. Psych, just kidding. Well, though technically I guess it is Mia. A couple sword swipes will simply cause her to shower away in fear. She'll no longer become angry and pester you, though her face still looks pretty demonic. These are called rimlets at night. Oh, never mind. Ouch. Can you stop that? Thank you. Alright, you pick them up and throw them again. They're gonna get angry. Never mind. I lied. But yeah, take a couple hits. They'll be just fine. Also, 20 rupees right down here. Go ahead and grab that while you're here. Because there's really no chance. Or I wouldn't say there's not a chance. There's really no point to ever come back here. But those guys become an enemy called Rimlets at night. They only appear in Skyloft, so no need to worry. They only come out at night, so anytime you see a Rimlet during the day, you're totally fine. But we continue to climb across this gap here, and we'll just continue to leap using our right Joy-Con, and then drop down, regain some of our stamina. There's a keys down here as well. Please give me a... Alright, no. This, you'll have to sprint up, so go ahead and make sure you do that. Alright, I was hoping that would give me a monster claw, but it's not going to happen. This gap right here, once again, another moment where you have to sprint in order to reach across. Link will grab on the edge and you can run your way up. No jelly blobs even from these guys. Crazy. I don't think we've received... Have we received anything? I think we received a jelly blob, actually. So, you know, I guess hold off on me saying there's not anything. But once we climb up here, we continue to follow this strange character around. And it seems that she's going to take us in toward the front of the statue of the goddess. Or perhaps even inside. There's been a door here this whole time. Alright, so let's head inside. And we're inside the statue of the goddess. The one chosen by my creator. I've been waiting for you. You play a role in a great destiny. According to your local social customs, I should provide you with my personal designation. Fee, or Phi, however you want to pronounce it, I will pronounce it Phi, is the name I was given. I was created for a single purpose, long before the recorded memory of your people. I must aid you in fulfilling the great destiny that is your burden to carry. Come, Link, you must take up this sword. As the one chosen by my creator, it is your destiny. My strange dreams troubling your sleep, my sudden appearance, uncertainty surrounding the fate of the one you hold dear. Under the circumstances, it is only logical that you exhibit some apprehension. To minimize your uncertainty, allow me to share some information. My projections indicate that this information has a high probability of altering your current emotional state. The one you seek, Honorable Zelda, is still alive. And this spirit maiden, the one you call Zelda, is another chosen one fated to be part of the same great mission. Therefore, you should wish to meet with your friend. I highly recommend you take up this sword before you and set out in search for her. Does that information invigorate you? Are you ready to accept this sword? It seems that further persuasive measures will not be required. In the name of my creator, draw the sword and raise it skyward. Alright, so I guess let's do what she says. And grab the sword and raise it skyward. So grab it with A. Let's pull it out. And now, lift it skyward. You got the goddess's sword. This mysterious sword is bathed in divine light. Recognition complete, Master. Link, my master. Link. I had my suspicions, but until now I wasn't sure. Yet here we are in the Chamber of the Sword, the very place where it was foretold the youth of legend would one day appear. It is said that this place was left to our people by the goddess herself. The very knowledge of this room's existence is a secret passed down to a select few each generation, along with a handful of words. When the light of the goddess's sword shines bright, the great apocalypse will wake from its long slumber. Do not fear, for it is then that a youth guided by my hand shall reveal himself in a place most sacred. It started days ago. The sword that I've kept secret all these years began to give off a faint, otherworldly light. At first, I was sure I was seeing things here alone with the sword. There was simply no other explanation. I never dreamed the prophecy of legend would come to pass in my lifetime. The words I've sworn to keep secret are coming true before my very eyes. The youth will be guided by one born of the blade, one who is also youthful in likeness, yet wise with knowledge immeasurable. Ah yes, the oral tradition. One of the least reliable methods of information retention and transmission. Man, Fee is just such a jerk, but I mean, not a jerk, but like, she's just so upfront, and it's kind of hilarious in a way. But anyway, it appears that critical sections of the passage have been lost over the generations. The youth who draws forth the guiding sword shall be known as the goddess's chosen hero, and is he who possesses an unbreakable spirit. He shall be burdened with the task of abolishing the shadow of apocalypse from the land, such is his destiny. With the spirit of the blade at his side, he shall soar over the clouds and plummet below. And united with the spirit maiden, shall bring forth a piercing light that resurrects the land. Some of Father's old texts talk about a place called the Surface. The old tales describe a whole world far below, far more vast than Skyloft. Master, you must embark on a great journey beneath the clouds to the vast realm of the surface. It is only through this journey that you can fulfill the mission set before you by my creator, the goddess. It is also the only method available for you to reunite with the Spirit Maiden, Honorable Zelda. This is no easy task, Link. The world below is a forsaken place, and to reach it you must pierce the cloud area below. In living memory, no one has ever done this. This tablet will illuminate a path through the clouds to the land below. Take it and place it within the altar behind me. You got the emerald tablet. This weathered surface of heavy stone feels very old. Master, the first thing you must do is hit the crest sitting in this room with a skyward strike. These blasts are formed of pure energy that charge within your blade when you lift it skyward. Once you have charged your blade, face the crest and swing your sword to send out a powerful skyward strike. Alright, will do. I can talk to you? Quite a number of inexplicable things seem to be happening here. What might happen if you do as that strange being asks? Can I just talk to Fee as well, or is it... It will let me. Master Link. I suggest you imbue the crest with the power of your skyward strike and insert the tablet I gave you a moment ago. To gather energy from the heavens and charge up a skyward strike, point your sword skyward. I didn't even know you could talk to these guys, but anyway, I want to interject right here before I continue. When I called Fee a jerk a second ago, I didn't really mean it. I love Fi. I keep calling her Fee, Fi, Fo, Fum, and Fi. I actually really like her character, though she tends to interject, especially in the original version, though this version is a lot less or it's a lot more bearable. She doesn't do it nearly as often. You can avoid it, and it's not constantly begging you to call upon her, I guess. Though you still can if you need to. I like her character. Don't get me wrong. She's not actually a jerk. She just, being, I guess, kind of robotic, or a sword. She's very just upfront, I guess, in a way. That's kind of what I meant to say. Anyway, let's continue by imbuing our sword with the Skyward Strike and striking the crest. And once we do that, it shines with this nice yellow or like blue to purplish color. And now we can walk right here and insert the tablet. Master Link, it is done. Until now, a cloud barrier created by the goddess has separated the world you know from the one below. The tablet you placed in the altar has opened a small rift in the barrier. You can now use it to travel through the clouds to the realm below. I recognize you as my master, and so it is my duty to follow you wherever you may go. I reside within your sword and will accompany you on your travels. Press down to summon me whenever you need my assistance. Link, listen a moment. The nature of the apocalypse mentioned in the old text is a complete mystery to me. But whatever it turns out to be, it seems that both you and Zelda have a big role to play in the destiny of this land. Just think, what if what Fi says is true? Zelda's alive and no doubt coming to terms with whatever the goddess has in store for her. Should you heed the call of destiny, I don't know what dangers you may have to face, Link, especially down there. But if you decided to brave the unknown, please find my daughter and bring her back to me. What we've seen here today defies explanation, but it's only the start of your journey. Please, see it through and prove the legend's true. Okay. You do your people proud, Link. Dawn is drawing near. It's been a long night for the both of us, hasn't it? You have a great journey before you, Link, and those clothes. They don't look up to the task. The uniform you were to receive for winning the race should be ready by now. A sturdy uniform like this will prove much more suitable for the long journey. You better change before you go. That green uniform is what our knights will be wearing this year. To be honest, I had my doubts about the color. But oddly enough, seeing you wear this uniform, I can't imagine a more fitting color for you. As if though you were born to wear it. Take care on your journey, and be sure to stop by some of the shops at the bazaar here in town to equip yourself properly for the travels ahead. I'll return to my quarters and see if I can glean more useful information from these ancient texts. You're always welcome to stop by if you have any questions. You and Zelda shall be in my prayers. May the goddess watch over and guide you both. Alrighty then. Seems as if though we're pretty much ready to go, so let's head outside real quick. And once we do, Fledge is here. Link! That green uniform looks so adventurous. You sure look like a hot knight now. The headmaster said you're heading out to look for Zelda. You're really something else. I could never imagine myself doing what you're about to do. Put a lot of work into making this. You should take it with you. And with that, we got the adventure pouch. We can store all kinds of useful items in this handy piece of gear. It's an adventure pouch. It's for adventures. It's neat because you can fit 4 things in it that you'll need on your big journey. You can buy all kinds of stuff at the bazaar that you can put in this pouch. You should go look. You can buy some potions and a shield. They'll fit in the pouch, and they might even come in handy on an adventure. Link, I just know you'll find Zelda for us. Thanks, Fledge. Yeah, so we have 4 slots in our adventure pouch. On the Switch version, you'll use Y to open that. On the Wii version, you'll use the minus button on the controller. And, yeah, actually, let's head outside the front door. That's probably the quickest way out. I just want to get outside as quickly as possible. And also because I believe one of our instructors should be waiting for us right outside. Indeed, here he is. Olin, or the news link, so it's falling down below through the clouds. And you're going to look for her. Is that right? Indeed it is. The headmaster told me there's land beneath the clouds. Do you know anything about that? Not much. So that's the famous sword. But it won't do you much good if you don't have a shield to protect yourself with. Here, take this with you. And we got a wooden shield. This light wooden shield breaks easily and can burn, so be careful how you use it. The wooden shield is light and maneuverable, but it's the weakest of all shields. Also keep in mind that it's particularly vulnerable to fire. If it breaks, you can buy a new one at the bazaar. To equip a shield, hold R and select the shield you want to use, and let go of the R. If you're not sure how to use a shield, Knight Commander Aegis at the sparring hall will happily teach you. Alright, so I'm going to equip this shield first thing, and so yes, you want to come out this door and grab this shield, because I believe this shield is actually, you can buy one in the bazaar, but it's like 30 rupees, and why would you spend that when you have a free one right here? I'd probably say that, we're pretty close to being done with this episode here, guys. So I think that's going to do it all for this episode here. So if you guys did like this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. It's helped the channel a lot. And if you want to see more content like this, please do consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Connor. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.